What's going on, Parklanders? My name is Simon Parker and welcome back to Passenger Side with Simon Parker. Today we are doing £8,220 of frack from Bakersfield to Utah, somewhere in Utah. I can't pronounce the name, so we're not even going to try. Anyway, let's go! $21,000 dues. All the way left, all the way right. Point is doing that because I thought the exit was done. Okay. Whoa. So, a lot has been going on recently. I've got to say I'm a bit under some distress. There's a lot of arguments, a lot of pretty deep cutting things that are going on in my life right now. And I am generally just not having a good time in my life right now. I do also want to add to that is that mentally I'm okay. Like, there's no going to be harm into anything to me. I'm fine. I know last episode we talked about depression and me not wanting to be here and that kind of thing. That is just a general feeling. There's like no added extra to that. Like I'm going to do it right now kind of thing. It's just a general state of being, my ability to process everything. If you want more information, we talk about that. We talked about it for like an hour last, like 30 minutes last episode. But just a lot of arguments going on for no reason. Just like a single person taking something so unnecessary to an absolute disgraceful degree. Calling people words that make, saying like racial slurs, using people's disabilities against them, not even really against them, just like using people's disability to attack them. Is just what's been going on at the moment. I mean, I wouldn't even say that's like happened a couple of days ago because this is the last live video, which I mean by live is that live video. Like I'm recording it today. The day this is uploaded, I have recorded it on the same day, which it didn't used to be that the past couple of days. All videos, I should say. So all like the racial, like saying a bunch of. By the way, I want to point out the racial slurs was not directed at me as a white person. It was directed at a different, darker skin toned race, if you know what I mean. Which is just. I don't like how to describe it. Like, as a white man, the only thing like it's like to the way I believe racism works, and you have to take this lightly because I'm a white person and not a lot of racism happens to me personally, though controversial take, but not really because it starts to be more evident that there is starting to be a lot more racism towards white people. Not with words, just with actions. But I would say that the way I believe like racism to really work, if you're going to say a racist word, that word has to have history. And things like the white racial slurs, from my opinion, from my side of things, from what I know what they are, they don't have history, or if they do have history, their history, that word's history is attached to another darker part of history. Darker not being a joke there. But yeah, I kind of I don't want to say bravely because it's not brave. I don't want to say heroically because it's not heroic. I humanly stood up to a bad person, and that put me in targeting range for his insults, him using my autism as a weapon to hurt me. And I'm not gonna lie, he hurt me. It affected me. It hurt me deeply. But I wanna say to the people who do get you know, hurt with particular kind of words, is that you show a lot more of your character to what you don't do to what you could do. Like, everyone, like, no one would blame you if you blew off the handles if someone was being racist to you. But if you don't do that, it shows true character to, like, who you really are deep down. And that's why him using my autism as a weapon to hurt me is why it hurt me so much. Because I'm wiping my nose, I'm not crying or anything, though I did kind of want to. I'm not gonna lie, it hurt me. I forgot what I was saying. But you know, it's kind of a conversation we had yesterday, or last 2 days ago, or whenever the last video was. It is that no one would turn an eye, like no one would look second twice if I was like super autistic. Like if I was screaming all the time, if I was throwing things around, if I was breaking doors, if I was doing all this stuff, no one would like take a second look and be like, because that's how kind of serious my autism is. But I just hold it in long enough for me to process it. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, I self-harmed before. The great thing about being a guy who sits indoors and plays video games all day is the pale scarring that leaves when you hurt yourself is you know, the kind of blends in, kind of like a white tattoo, if you've seen those white tattoos, like white ink or white skin tattoos. And you can't really see it unless you're like right there and you know what you're looking for. Sometimes I miss them. Like if you're looking at them now, just setting the light, I can see some of them, I think. But yeah, like to go against everything that I've gone through, to go against true evil and tyranny and just people enjoying hurting others as much as people wouldn't blame me for absolute going apeshit and losing my mind. I've held my composure. I hope this channel can do that for me, and whatever happens next in my life, I hope that if I ever feel down, depressed, and like I might be doing something bad, I hope I can turn to this very YouTube series to point me in the direction that I need to go in to be a better person. Yeah, it has been a decent day. It's not a decent being, it's going to be kind of a bad day. But on a better note, maybe a better note, There is something in my head, and it is called The Odyssey. That is right. For the second or third episode of this week, we are talking about The Odyssey. For some reason, these songs or tracks from The Odyssey, they just can't leave my head. The track When I'm Home is such a different kind of song from what you would expect from the Odyssey. Like, it's very hippity hoppity, it's very kind of like, it's very rap, very like deep bass, and but I don't know how to describe it, but it has sucked its way into my brain, and I can't think of anything else other than this song. Even in deep thought and discussion and whatever, it's still just right there. Odysseus is also a song that has infected my brain hole. And I don't know what it is about these songs, but like I genuinely feel an emptiness in my soul when I hear them. It just feels like I'm missing something, and I'm on my way to find a thing that I don't know that, like, I could be walking around the thing that I'm trying to find, but I don't know what the thing I'm trying to find is. And it just leaves this emptiness and soul searching and whatever in me. It is like civilizations were built on music, and I hope these soundtracks get, because they're like there's multiple like people talking about how these soundtracks are nothing to really look back on, and you know, like, but man, I don't know what they're talking about. Like, these are genuinely incredible songs. Like, try it. Like, there's probably millions of views on these like songs from the Interstellar, songs from Oppenheimer, that kind of thing, where people have gone out of their way, took time out of the day to open up YouTube and watched and listened to the Oppenheimer soundtrack, to Interstellar soundtrack, all these movies by the director of the Odyssey. I forgot his name, so I can't repeat it, so I apologize. But man. Like, I don't want to compare this this movie to like An Incredible Woman, or like a nice lady, but it's truly like the first time I fell in love. I saw her and I was like, ah, this one. It's the same way I feel about the Odyssey, where I watched it. Here's the thing. I loved it so much. During the 3-hour movie, 2 hours in, or an hour and a half in, I needed to go to the bathroom. For an hour and a half, or to an hour, I held my 100% completely full bladder, to the point that when the movie ended and I got up to go to the bathroom, I couldn't make my back straight. I was hunched over in pain because my bladder was so full. That's how much I loved the Odyssey. I ignored all discomfort I ignored all the pain I was going through, my maybe exploding bladder, so I could finish the oddity. It was something that grabbed me immediately. And I immediately felt that I there's like I needed this. There was something in that movie that I needed, and I found it. For those who are maybe wondering, the first girl I did fall in love with eventually became my girlfriend. So you know, I eventually did have one great love in my life. Yeah, that one mafia movie or Italian gangster movie said you get 3 loves in your life. That was definitely my one. My problem that I'm having with, not problem that I'm just thinking about right now. By loves, does it mean solely people? That you only get 3 great loves in your life. I've had one. Maybe. I say maybe because you did cheat. But not confirmed. But it's like, how did these things all come together and it didn't happen? Impossible. Like actually impossible. Like, would like the Odyssey be in my top 3? Like in my 3 great loves? If it is, I'm not mad. That's an incredible list. Okay, so we are... So I want to... Now that we're a bit of the way into this video, I do also want to say that I did a bit of this video already. But then I crashed my truck, did like 5% damage to my truck. It cost a lot of money paying bills or whatever. It was like, I've only been recording for 3 minutes, so I'm gonna do it again. So we are going to stop at Las Vegas. Because we have, though you can't see. Okay, so going on from last video, it is depending on the truck. Where the thing is, you can see it just right there, but just looking forward, you can't see it. So Las Vegas is where I'm going to refuel and sleep. I'm like on 2.5 bars of fuel already, which is pretty dangerous. The next stop I get to, not stop, but you know what I mean. I just have to hope to God that my fuel is covered by my employer. I actually want to see where New Las Vegas is. Did I miss my exit? I missed my exit. Where did I miss my exit? I've been looking at this red line for a long time. Where the hell did I miss my exit? Where the hell did I miss my exit? Like, go down there. Surely you just go forward, right? Alright. I missed my exit. I'll have to figure out where I missed my exit. Other lane. Anyone coming this way, I apologise. Come on, can I go? Please just let me go. Oh god. There we go. Holy crap, maybe that wire took a turn. This is a very nice looking town. This is great. How dare you? Oh, okay, so that is when the car's next to me and I can't turn. That's great to know. Eight hours on this journey, I can do it in 26. How are you guys doing tonight? It's currently almost 1 in the morning. You know, here we're gonna do it live. We're gonna do it live. Well, that was just a load of rubbish, wasn't it? I need to... Oh, damn, didn't mean to do that. I was so invested in what I was thinking about. I completely forgot I was playing a video game. Alright. God, he's... Oh, is that 55 just a recommended speed? That's like 3 cars that went past me and one of them was a truck. Okay, we're going 17 at 55. I've got 2 bars of fuel. I've got a lot of my energy still. I'm going to be honest. I'm just still in a bad mood. Well, I don't want to talk about like it too much because, you know, I don't want to involve like everything. I don't want to tell like everything like that's going on in my life. But it's one of those things where like a choice was definitely made. Like, like it wasn't like a there wasn't like a we're having a back and forth like argument, like, and it just got too heated, and in the spur of the moment he said this thing. It was like I said something, there would be like a 2-second pause. He would say something, bit of a pause. I would say something. Then when I say something, he took like a 30-second pause, and then just completely used my autism to attack me. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing about arguments. Whoever takes the most brutal route has lost. Because every argument should be civil. Even heated debates, there should be some level of respect. He did not want to take that route. And if you don't want to take the respectful route to win, quote unquote, win an argument, you have lost. I have got 2, maybe 1.5 things of fuel. I severely need to find a place to stop. Is there any way I can get on that place? I think I'm going to. I will not make it to. Yeah, I just will not be making it to Las Vegas with the fuel night. I'm good on sleep, but here's the thing: I've got 7 hours left. I think I can only do 8 hours on of a journey. So you know, if I take a sleep now, which I don't need, it resets the clock basically. What I really should have done is, after seeing or after knowing how much fuel I have left, I should have found the closest place to the very beginning. I've got like 1 bar of fuel. I need to get that now, and I don't think I'll make it. Where am I going? It's like right here. But I don't think I'll actually make it. Which is really weird because I keep upgrading my fuel economy. How am I like so bad at like how much fuel I have? Look at those fuel tanks. They're not fuel tanks, never mind. Okay, I'm back. I just need to do it fast. I'm gonna keep that secret, but you know how I am. Where's our fuel gauge on the bottom? Can't see it. Yeah, turn that off. Put my fuel off. Put my engine off and save fuel. Engine off. You know, I really like these games because of this fact. Like, I really loved Mad Max, the video game, because of like fuel consumption and things like that. That even though it never happened to me, maybe what happened once or twice, that like I could be like in a race or something, or like fighting to save my life in like this big like horde attack or whatever in my vehicle, and just like I just run out of fuel. Like that's always been like something really crazy to me. What do you say? Trucks forward. Oh baby, come here. Please don't turn off. Oh. Yeah. $2.20 per gallon. Jesus. Tank is full. Your fuel recovery is. Oh yes, I didn't pay for any of that. Of course, God, I can kiss my employee right now. Who you know, if I was making a lot of money on YouTube, you know, technically, my viewers would be my employers. Okay. 10 hours. I can do 10 hours. The engine's on. High beams on, because that's how we do it in New York. Don't want to start a new job, that would be so bad. The Fort Arcade. Wahey! I just ran a veg. In my defense, I didn't actually mean to, and that red light came super fast. Well, you know, that's what they call me, Mr. Rule Breaker. I just decoupled my. Oh my god, I'm such a bad driver. I meant to indicate, not decouple my fucking load. Jesus, why is everything so against me today? Oh my god! Right. Let's take this seriously. We have 5 hours left. We have 5.5 hours on the journey. We have 14 hours to get it done by. We've got a full tank of gas, a pack full of cigarettes, which is funny because I don't smoke, so I don't know where that came from. And Hayward home. I just realised I've not been talking. I've been having an argument in my head. ADHD movement 259,805. Man, I'm gonna look back on this footage and just see me progressively getting more and more angry in my face. Man, just like this like game does give you ASMR. Like but I was completely unaware that I was driving a truck right now. It is it's now 2 a.m. I've got 3.5 hours to go. Can get it done by 12. Can get it done in 12 hours. You know, this is how we do it in Jamaica Plains. I've lost like 1 bar of fuel since I left the gas pump. It's a 55 and I'm going 49. No problem, I can do that. Bring up my map, see what that actually is. It's just here. Right. Bring it in gently. I don't think I'll be able to get a new that truck that I wanted, but I can maybe next episode, which would be great. So nice to just take a pause and just listen to the road and the sound of the truck. Yeah, made them think. Oh, it's 80 now, okay. I can go 5 years. Why do I have 2.2% of damage? That always happens somehow, and I don't know why. Is it just wear and tear? Almost 5 AM. I hate how we're in a 70, 80 right now. I'm going 37. How far? Where do we need to go? Because I might just overtake this guy. We're going forward for a bit. I'm going to overtake this guy. It's fucking annoying. Wow, look at that. Oh, nice. Orange skies, orange sand. And nothing but the open road. There's a police car to my left. I've got 14 minutes to do this journey. I can do it tonight. I assume my location is down here. Well, actually, I do know that because I looked to see if I could overtake that truck. Right. Excellent job. Level up, level up, level up. 2 levels, 2 levels, 2 levels. No, couldn't get one tomorrow though. How much money did I get? 30% save fuel when driving. Love it, love it. And 110,000. Oh, I can buy that one. Well, they all the same car. That one's, they are same car. They're the same thing. This one just has a whole lot less. 52 18 111 381. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do one more journey and then see where we go from there. My name's been Simon Parker. This has been Passenger Side with Simon Parker. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to my painful rants about bullshit. But here we are. See ya.